As long as it falls into the hands of that must create a handmade miracle. That's not a big deal. If you don't believe me, look at the semi-automatic two-axis lathe and a multi-angle grinder. It's all from the hands of Master Niu. If there is a rank by hand, why don't you evaluate what level Master Niu is at? I saw Master Niu take a section of PVC cut along the middle and heat. It's then pressed and cooled using slate to get a flat PVC board. The next step can be cut. Create the required structure. The first is the entire bottom of the small production of box side panel. Master Liu put a heat dissipation modeling hole on it. Such a fine finish. 500 can be used to combine the frame structure of the entire box. The next step is to build the internal structure. Utilize multi-layer TVC adjoint method to create a trapezoidal structure and put holes in it. With the installation of stainless steel rods, this is a slider base that controls the lift of the saw blade. The same process to make the slider at the top, and a copper sleeve is implanted in the hole to increase smoothness. Want to achieve variable control then lifting. Install a gear motor. By driving the rotation of the screw, you can swipe and move up and down quickly. In order to achieve precise control of the positioning, Master Niu is sliding up fast and installed a limit switch. This wave of operation is a bit awesome. In the holes on both sides of the upper slider, then the bearing needs to be embedded through stainless steel circles. Pump penetration to connect the saw blade clips and pulleys at both ends. Then just fix the motor to one side to connect with the pulley. Seemingly simple and silky. It can be seen that Master Niu has passed the installation design and it needs to be installed in advance on the box. Reserve the switch. The entire working structure can be installed internally. Make the connection of the line and the layout of the internal structure. I saw that Master Niu installed another electricity. This machine is very useful. Let's move on. The production of the entire operating platform. Start the chainsaw to find the position of the saw for more accurate cutting. Master Niu glues the scale on the right and adjustment board, and on the right, it is a corner ruler design with adjustable cutting angle and cutting rails. The entire design and production not only can the cutting angle be adjusted freely, it can also cut different materials at the same time. This is a DIY artifact, and the motor reserved at the side end. It is to install the sanding disc. Is it rather practical? If you think the sander is not advanced enough, so you just do the same lift as the small card. Slider device, then learn the operation method of Master Niu. Glue together such a box expansion structure. Pay attention to the creation of each accessory. It has to be standard and smooth. This is a test of the skill at hand. Then the slider device is installed and connect the circuitry and circuit control board. In order to make the appearance more prominent and beautiful, Master Niu has done it again. Fine surface covering work. The following is the most critical angle adjustment. The construction of the workbench. I saw that Master Liu still uses multi-layer PVC to make structures of different shapes and punch holes. Master Niu's hands are really a pair. The hands that have been kissed by God, piece by piece. The PVC version was toyed within his hands and perfected after some exquisite construction. It is the entire structure of the multi-angle grinder. Not only the grinding disc can be lifted up and down, a polishing angle, multi-angle adjustment control can also be realized. Isn't it perfect? Of course. The best production is the next miniature. Manufacturing of semi-automatic. This is the moment to truly demonstrate Master Niu's Let's go first. Bonding the trapezoidal base structure of the lathe. Then use 18 pieces of PVC board to glue out one square structure with square holes. According to the structure of the cube, then glue the tail plate in a circle. This is a load-bearing drive shaft. And the box structure of the chuck. Reserve the required holes. It can be glued to the base and the lateral slide. Then use PVC board to make the fixed seats with holes. Then the stainless steel round rod is penetrated into place to glue to the base. In order to precisely control the size of the slider, you need to put the chuck here first, and the motor responsible for transferring the belt drive assembly is installed in place. Clever design and reasonable installation. I'll demonstrate Master Niu's powerful hands-on kung fu. Pay attention to the installation of the small motor at the design. Install the above structure. The following is the production of the entire inside the hole structure. Connecting the slide rail. A copper sleeve is implanted to fit the slide rail. Then continue to unite fixtures and sliders for longitudinal slides. Note that the corresponding 3 holes need to be printed to cooperate with the silk feeling on both sides. A nut needs to be embedded in the middle. This is what the longitudinal sliding structure is made of. Glue it to the upper end of the transverse slider. The principle of trend slider movement. And that's the silk plate. Install the handle rocker. So that's how the whole thing works. Isn't it a pretty neat design? How to achieve horizontal slider movement. I saw Master New running a screw through to the bottom. Reserved holes ain't connected to the motor. This is a dual electric and manual control design. Connect the line next and do a good job of installing and connecting the circuit position of the pulley and motor. Then by Master New made a passport out of clear acrylic. Observe the operation of the motor more intuitively. Finally, install the tool holder, and so this is the making of the power supply. Don't say you look really handsome. Not only exquisite, but also very beautiful. How is the performance of the car pen? Let Master Liu handle the test himself. CC material undoing wire without pressure. So what about replacing it with an iron pipe? It's also easy to do. This is a rather practical DIY artifact. The production of the above 3 tools. Did you all see it? The drawings are sorted out and put in the fan group. If you want to make it, hurry up and act. So here's the problem. What do you think of Master New's craftsmanship? What level does it belong to? Come and discuss in the comment area.